So Alabama will officially have one of its top offensive playmakers back for this weekend's game against Wisconsin. Let's talk about it. What is up, everybody? Clint Lamb, the A to Z Sports and Cover Crimson. So on Wednesday, Alabama head coach Kalen DeBoer, during the SEC coaches teleconference, announced that star wide receiver Ron Williams was expected to be available for this weekend's game against Wisconsin. And for anyone who isn't aware, this is one of the most dynamic players in all of college football. He was already expected going into the season to be one of the best wide receivers and one of the best overall players. And yes, I understand that there was production drop-off towards the back half of last season. There was also an issue as far as drops last season. And when you look at the season opener, Ron Williams also had 3 drops, which has a lot of Alabama fans concerned. Now, granted, he was adjusting to playing in the slot. That's not something that he had done a lot last year. And really, it was a poor performance from everybody. The difference is that with Ron Williams having to miss the game, everyone else kind of had a chance to kind of right that ship in the eyes of fans. Like Ty Simpson, I thought he was good against Florida State in some ways. I also thought he struggled in some ways. But then fans were able to see him against Louisiana Monroe in week 2, watch him go 17 for 17 for 236 yards and 3 touchdowns and add another rushing touchdown and see the success that Alabama had offensively. And while there might still be some concerns, he's alleviated some of those concerns at least. Ron Williams, he has 3 drops. He's kind of always struggled with drops. That's a part of his game. But 3 is excessive for sure. And when you talk about 5 catches for only 30 yards, when you're getting 11 targets, just the production was not there based off of the usage. But as I said, first of all, everybody was struggling against Florida State. The offense really wasn't hitting on all cylinders. The defensive front, the offensive line was allowing pressures at times. Ty Simpson wasn't always effective as far as, maybe escaping pressure, but as far as finding open receivers, wasn't always there for him. So just really everything in general, there were struggles. And so really, if it would have been a good game for Ron Williams, you still might have seen 1 or maybe even on the rare occasion 2 drops. 3 is excessive, but I just don't want people to forget about what this guy brings to the table. This is one of the most dynamic playmakers in all of college football, whether there's offense, defense. This guy's presence, it's not just about what he does as far as his own ability to catch the football, make plays after the catch, the miraculous catches and all those things. The attention that he pulls from opposing defenses, it's what that can provide others. And so while I've been a massive fan of Lacier Brooks, the true freshman, I think he did a phenomenal job filling in for Ron Williams this past weekend against Louisiana Monroe, and he definitely has a future in Alabama's rotation. He should not go away completely. I still want people to understand that Ron Williams is the type of player it's not just about getting him on the field, it's keeping him on the field. This is a guy who, a lot like Jeremy Bernard, he's probably going to play a vast majority of the snaps, and that's exactly what you want. I know fans are like, hey, you're getting paid a lot of money. That recently came out how much he was making. The fact that he had the drops, the fact that, the stuffed animal that he's bringing into the stadium, there has been some controversy for whatever reason surrounding Ron Williams. But understand, this is one of the best playmakers in college football. And Alabama's offense needs Ron Williams to be productive and be the player that they were expecting him to be. And you can't dismiss that ability just because he struggled in one game. Last year, you hit a freshman wall. It absolutely happens. You talk about Jalen Milroe and the fact that his play kind of fell off a little bit throughout the course of last season. A number of things contributed to Ron Williams not having the start or the finish in 2024 like he had as far as the start. But 865 receiving yards, 48 catches, 8 touchdowns. The guy was ultra productive, especially for being a 17-year-old kid. So while a lot of people do want to see others and maybe see Ron Williams have to earn it, his job, I just want to caution people and let people know he has not done anything to this point to have lost his job, not based off of one game in which everybody struggled. So give him a break. Let's see what he does. If he continues to struggle, we'll revisit this. We'll have that conversation, but it's way too premature. Fans need to be excited about his return because he is a massive, massive part of what Alabama can achieve in 2025 on offense.